good win, Kristian, but we had two teams coming off wins from last week. It was always going to be a good game.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was a really good win, actually. Both teams defended really strongly, and neither team gave the opposition much at all to work with through strong defence. So we're very happy with the win, and it's certainly good to get two in a row after a bit of a slow start for us.
In those tight games, you just didn't want to lose the game, did you? In the end,
that's exactly
the will to win.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's what we spoke about after the game. We did a lot of things wrong. We put some pressure on ourselves at different times, but we did refuse to lose. And as long as we keep showing up with that attitude, we're always going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, big players all played well, but in the end, it was tiny things that wins a game for you, the 1%ers, and that got you over the line too.
That's right. And we worked hard on our fifth play. We worked hard on trying to get some pressure, obviously, to Jonathan Thurston, as every team does. And I thought we did those things well. And when we were in trouble, we scrambled for each other and we showed up and again showed the attitude that we needed.
Yeah. Talking about two small players, or not two massive players, was Jack Reed's tip on, and of course Corey Parker's try-saving tackle. I mean, they're the things that just get you over the line in the end, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. And that's what Corey Parker brings to a team. If you have a look through the season so far this year, the number of times he's come up and saved tries with just an effort play. As I said, that's what he brings to the team. And Jack Reed and the hands on that left edge for that try were as good as I've seen. So that side of our attack's really coming along well.
Well, that pass doesn't come off. You don't score.
No, that's right. That's exactly right.
It was as simple as that. But his little chip kick in the first half.
Say that again.
His little chip kick in the first half.
Yeah, he's going.
That try. I mean, he's coming on for a young guy, isn't he?
Yeah, no, yes. Jake, he's coming on really well actually, and that left edge has scored some tries over the last couple of weeks, and as a combination, they're coming along really well. And Pete Wallace is doing a really good job directing them around. Alex Glenn obviously plays a part, and Jack Reed and Josh Hoffman are in good form, so they're a good combination for us.
Sam Thaiday had a week off last week. Didn't do him any harm this week, did it?
No, definitely. Sometimes a forced week off can be good for a bloke, particularly a bloke like him who's most likely going to play a lot of footy this year. It certainly doesn't hurt to have a week off and to freshen up a bit.
I generally see him run pretty hard, but God, he was hitting that line tonight.
Yeah.
He was my player of the match. I don't know how you hate giving one player all the accolades, but he'd be close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I hadn't thought about who was the player of the match too much, to be honest, but he was really good. And that's something I think he's made a real effort with in the first 6 rounds. He's leading by his example, and that's what he did tonight.
Yeah. Was that obviously it wasn't a plan, but you just put so much pressure on Jonathan Thurston. He was hooking him all night, but just that bit of late pressure just kept him out of the game, which you got to do with him.
Yeah, and obviously it was a plan. I think every team that plays the Cowboys were going with a plan to try and put Jonathan under some pressure, and that's what makes him so good, is that he handles that pressure week in, week out at this level, at Origin level, at national levels. So he's a terrific player. But I thought we did a particularly good job of that tonight, and again, like you said, that went a long way to us winning the game.
Now, on the other end of the scale with the kicking game, your kicking game and your chase particularly were pretty good.
Yeah, it was at times. It's still probably a bit patchy. I think it's still an area that we need to get better at times, and take a bit of charge of ourselves. But one thing we are willing to do at the moment is put in the effort. So our kick chase, even if the kick isn't great, our kick chases are generally pretty good.
Yeah. I know you want to win every game, but by about round 5 or 6, do you feel that things start to come together in teams?
Yeah, definitely. They certainly have for us. Last year we hit the ground running probably a little bit better. We certainly changed some things in the way that we wanted to play this year, and it possibly took us a couple of weeks to sort of get on top of that. But I'd like to think we're starting to find our groove a little bit, and we've won a couple in a row now. To be great to keep winning after the bye.
Scott Prince starting to find his way in the team now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Even though he's such an experienced bloke, I still think that at times it was a big change for him, and he possibly felt a little bit uneasy. And it's not just a change in players; it's a change in styles and things like that. And I think he's just starting to find his feet. And I think he'll be very good for us as the year goes on. Just his experience and poise in pressure situations.
If it'll keep going like that, mate, it's going to be hard to beat anyway. So thanks for talking to us.
No worries. Thank you very much.
Okay.
No worries.
Send it up to you.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks, man. I did, yeah. Thanks very much.
first half. He